Welcome back, viewers, to Regional Review. My name is Monique Adams and I'm the South Correspondent for Namibia Media Holdings. Today we're celebrating No Selfie Day, which is ironic because we always need to capture a moment that's happening in our lives. Right now I'm wearing my shades because I am basking in the sun. As we all know, winter is approaching, so I'm getting that vitamin D. So enjoy No Selfie Day. Let me challenge you. Let's see if you can go without the day of taking a selfie. That's a challenge I am giving you, but enjoy. Now we move over to our news segment. In today's news, last week with Namra visiting the Qaras region as well as the Hartab region, the Commissioner Sam Shivute had a media briefing with the media practitioners here in the Qaras region, and this is how it went.
And that meeting with Ignored staff started from about 8 o'clock in the evening until 11 o'clock, and just again getting to know the staff, understanding the challenges, and also determining the work environment in which they are operating. And on Wednesday, the 9th of March 2021, we had a very successful stakeholder engagement with stakeholders in Keetmanshoop, where the business community turned out in big numbers, and also politicians, the leadership of the southern region, talking about the governor, the chairperson of the regional council, and the mayor, all turning out, and other taxpayers as well. Then, of course, yesterday we visited our offices in Rudret and also engaged with the staff. Overall, I'm very happy to report that the regional visit by Namra's management to the southern region was very successful, in that we were able to familiarize ourselves with the operations of our offices. We were able to determine the challenges that the offices are experiencing, and also by engaging with the stakeholder and really understanding the challenges that they are facing with Namibia Revenue Agency or with our systems like integrated tax administration system. That was very helpful. It's now for us to go back to Windhoek and do everything which is possible to ensure that some of those challenges are addressed. But whilst we are also at those challenges, what are some of our observations? Our observation, especially at the border, what we have observed is that there is an issue of sometimes lack of resources. And when you talk about lack of resources, this is basic things like officials working and maybe there is no aircon, or official, when they have to do their customs inspection duty, they have to do it in the sun, and sometimes they are not having sufficient resources, or sometimes just to having even a printing copy machine for them to be able to do their work. So we now very much aware of those challenges, and it's for us to make sure that those challenges are attended. But also one of the challenges that you would have at the border is that of at our borders you have many agencies that are operating there. You will find maybe RFA, Meat Board, Health Port, those dealing with Health Port, officials, representative from the Ministry of Agriculture. Then of course you have the Namibian Police and Custom official from NAMPO. But these officials, they are kind of not really working in a coordinated manner. The World Custom Organization, they have always recommended the coordinated border management framework to be implemented, where these colleagues or agencies that are working at the border, they should not work in silos. They have to work in a coordinated fashion so that if one get search maybe by custom, by that time the police must also be there and all other border agents as well. So one of our strategic objectives is that of enhancing trade facilitation, and therefore we need to make sure that there is an efficiency and the service delivery is improved at the border so that trade could be facilitated easier. You do not want trucks and transporters spending more time at the border. Instead, they must be in the road so that they can deliver goods and service to our people. So overall, I would be I'll be able to say that I think the visit was very successful. We do understand, especially those that are during the stakeholder engagement, those clients that are experiencing challenges with our system. We were able also to update them that our systems, we are doing everything possible to make sure that our systems are operating optimally.
And now we take a look at the progress of the pavement renovations that's being done in front of the Desert Plaza Mall, KFC and F&B, which is in the CBD of Keetmanshoop. So this is what Abri Smit, who is the owner of Desert Mall, had to say.
Met 'n projek begin om so 'n bietjie die sypaadjies reg te maak hier rondom ons plekke. Ek en First National Bank en meneer Van Staren van Kentucky, wat wie se gebou die Kentucky besigheid in is. So dis maar 'n projek wat ons besluit het om 'n bietjie op te gradeer aan die dorp se sypaadjies wat maar al in 'n slegte toestand was. En toe het ons nou saamgemaak om dit nou reg te maak. Dit is so 'n projek van so plus minus R70,000. Die munisipaliteit help ons verskaf die materiaal en die munisipaliteit doen die werk vir ons.
And yesterday, history was made as schools here in the Klaras region in Keetmanshoop Private School, Keetmanshoop High School, Suiderlig Secondary School, as well as PK de Villiers High School, had their first ever school newspaper project released, all thanks to MyZone. So let's take a look at a few moments that were captured as they got to read their first ever school newspaper.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
And that has brought us to the end of today's news segment. Now we head over to the interview. We all know long weekend is approaching and people will be traveling. And if you do find yourself in Keetmanshoop, please make sure that you make a turn at the Bird's Nest Mansion Hotel. Now we get to speak to the supervisor, who is Johanna Chipopieni, and she tells us all about what establishment offers. And yeah, so let's take a look at the interview.
I'm Johanna Chipopieni. I'm working at a Pavement Mansion Hotel as a supervisor. I started here year 2012. Pavement Mansion, they have 24 rooms. And if you would like to book at Pavement Mansion, you can catch us at email pavementmansions@iway.na. Also no letter, one word. We are allocated we are situated in 6th Avenue, Keetmanshoop. What really we offer, we do have two conferences room. The small one, it is catering 15 people, and the big one, it is catering 25 people. And the other place which we used to offer the conferences and the events, it is a Lapa, which is catering 50 people for conferences and another 100 people for events. Like as I speak now, we had a stakeholder for Nedbank. It was on 1st of March 2022. They were invited also a Keetmanshoop mayor, and they said it was really, really good to be with us. If I can come back to our offer of our menu, we do have a la carte menu where the people they used to come and order what they do like. If I can note very well, the people they tell us that they like our pizzas, which is something immediate and the four season, to just mention few. They do like also our spare rib and the milkshake, for Pavement Mansion. If I Pavement Mansion, it is owned by Ms. Rihanna Jacobs, as well as Bed Nest. Bed Nest, it has 10 rooms, which is catering 20 people.
Now we're going to take a tour of the rooms.
Yeah, now we are going to take tour for the rooms. Yeah, our rooms is as I can say, our rooms it is catering two people. For example, it is double rooms. Okay, this is our upstairs rooms. The upstairs rooms is from room 9 until room 17. Now we are going to look in room 10. Okay, this is the view for room 10. As you can see, it is 2 3/4 beds closing each other. Yeah, if we call it, it is a double room. It is when the 2 people in the room, and when it is when we call it is single room, it is when 1 person in the room. Yeah, our rooms, they do have a different view. As you can go and look to another room, that is our room 10 view.
Looking at the weather in the south, Rehoboth will be partly sunny and pleasant this week with stray showers expected on Friday. There's plenty of sun and mild temperatures for Mariental with patchy clouds forecast for the weekend. At Keetmanshoop, it's also sunny and pleasant weather with spotty showers expected on Friday. Karasburg can expect plenty of sunshine with increasing cloudiness on Friday, however it will clear quickly. Finally, Ludwig is sunny and breezy, however by next week it will become very hot with temps in the mid-30s.
So insightful. I am sure to go to the Bird's Nest and get to try one of their famous pizzas. But now that has brought us to the end of today's regional review. I hope you found it very informative and insightful. But please do catch me again next week, Wednesday, same time, same place. For now, before winter comes, let me bask in the sun, and the long weekend is approaching. I hope you guys travel safely, don't drink and drive, wear your seatbelts, hand sanitize, and wear your sunscreen. For now, it's a goodbye.